Welcome to this beginner-friendly, full-body yoga class to stretch you out and get you feeling your best. Let's begin in a nice, comfortable seat, rolling the shoulders back. And we'll begin with a neck stretch. So with the crown of your head reaching tall, turn your head to look over your left shoulder. And just notice how far it's willing to go for now. And then keep your chin exactly where it is, but bring just your eyes back towards me. Holding here. And then return your eyes in the same direction as your face and see if the chin will go just a tiny bit further. Take an inhale here. And on your exhale, return the head to center. Really nice. Roll the shoulders back once again. Let's try the second side. So turning our chin over the right shoulder, notice where it lands. Leave it there, bring your eyes back towards me, just the eyes that move. Keep the chin where it is, and then the eyes go back in the same direction. See if the chin will go that tiny bit further. Take your inhale. And exhale to release back to center. But switch the cross of the legs just to mix things up. And then open your arms out wide and give yourself a big hug with your right arm on top. Kind of reaching for our shoulder blades here. Now imagine drawing a big circle towards the left with your elbows. Tracing up towards the sky and then reaching back down. Take that a couple of times. Working into the spine. Let's take one more. And then straighten yourself up. Open the arms out wide and give yourself a hug now with the left arm on top. Again, seeing if you can reach a little bit further. And we'll trace those circles back the other way, going right. Seeing if maybe every circle we trace can become that tiny bit larger. One more. Beautiful. Sit yourself back up tall, release hold of the shoulders as we make our way onto hands and knees. For a few rounds of traditional cat-cow, spread the fingers nice and wide here, press into the mat, and on your next inhale, arch through the spine for cow pose. Reaching the tailbone, reaching the crown of the head up. And as you exhale, push the mat away, rounding through every vertebrae in the spine. One more just like this, inhaling to arch, exhaling to round. Return the spine to neutral, keep the right hand where it is, lift the left hand up towards the sky, inhale here, and then exhale to thread that arm underneath the body, resting down onto your left shoulder and left ear. You could stay exactly as you are, tiptoe the right fingertips forward to get a bigger stretch into the right side body. Think about nudging your hips just a tiny bit over towards the left. And that should help a little bit with balance. One more inhale here. And then exhale, return your right palm to the mat if it had gone somewhere else. Press into that palm to lift yourself back up and reach the left arm out in front of you alongside your ear. And once you've done so, pick up your right knee and stretch that right leg long behind you, flexing through the foot. Holding here, can you lift that heel and that hand just 1 inch higher? Inhale. And exhale to set everything back down. Beautifully done. Tuck through the toes of both feet. And just sit yourself back towards your heels. Keep your hands on the mat. Use them to really press yourself back to find that stretch into the feet. And release. Coming back to all fours, second side. Inhaling for our cow pose, scooping through the spine. Exhaling to push the mat away and round. One more. And then coming back towards neutral, reaching the right hand up towards the sky this time, really reach. And exhale to thread it underneath the body, resting the right ear and right shoulder down. Left hand can stay planted or walk its way forwards out in front of you. One more breath. Bring your left hand flat back in front of your face. Press into that hand to return towards all fours, but extending your right arm long in front of you alongside the ear. Then add on by stretching the left leg back behind you as well, kicking back through that heel, lifting both limbs a tiny bit higher. Inhale. And exhale, release. Tucking through both toes again, walking yourself back. You can keep your fingertips on the mat in front of you, or sit yourself back, rolling through the shoulder. Very nice. Bring your fingertips back to the mat. This time we'll lift through the knees so that we can end up in a forward fold towards the back of our mat, and then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll yourself up to stand. Once you've arrived, this time we'll take hold of opposite elbows, and again we'll trace those big circles going towards the left, just like we did in the beginning. We're thinking about reaching up, around, and back behind you, out towards the side. Knees can be softly bent. And then returning towards center, open your arms out wide and switch which arm was on top as you take hold of your elbows again. Might feel a little bit funny. And then rock those circles back towards the right. Take them the other way around. One more circle. And as you return your way towards center, keeping hold of those elbows, bring your chin towards your chest and allow the weight of the elbows to start to drag you back down towards the mat. Ending up in your forward fold, still holding onto those elbows. You can hold still and sway a little bit left and right. Turn yourself back to center. Bend deeply into your left leg and see if you can straighten your right leg a tiny bit more. It doesn't have to straighten all the way. And then switch sides. And then one more to each side. One leg bends as the other straightens. And then bend through both knees. Release hold of your elbows. Bring your fingertips back onto the mat so that you can lower one knee at a time and come to take a seat with the legs out in front of you. Let's plant the heels of both feet roughly as wide as our mat, with the legs bent, the knees pointed up towards the ceiling, and your right hand is going to reach for the outside of your right foot. Really grab onto it here. Now your left fingertips are going to come and tap your right wrist, and then sweep that left arm back behind you, opening out like the pages of a book. And then bring those fingertips back, give that wrist another little tap. Second and final time, open it out, deepen your twist, and release. Release hold of that foot, bring both hands behind you, and rock the knees out, left to right a couple of times. Let's bring them back towards center. This time the left hand slides down the outside of that left leg to take hold of the outside of the foot. Right fingertips come, give that wrist a little tap, and then pull the hand back towards the shoulder and out behind you. And one more time, come to find the wrist, and then pull yourself open. And gently release. Plant the hands behind you, again rocking the knees side to side. Before finally coming to take a comfortable seat, and just like how we started, we'll take a little neck stretch here, bringing chin towards chest, circling the chin around, keeping the shoulders nice and low. And once your chin comes back to the chest, you can take it around the other way. One circle in each direction. And release. As we bring the palms up overhead as a gesture of thank you to ourselves, to each other, bring the palms down in front of your heart. Thank you so much for joining me. I would love to know what you thought of this class, and I look forward to seeing you again on the mat very soon.